I'm very happy to have you here in another World Pack Talk show. My name is Lilian Benzi, WPO Press and Communication Officer. And today we are going to talk with Thomas Doos, Director of Interpack and the Portfolio Processing and Packaging from MES Düsseldorf. We flew to Germany to talk with Thomas, but our goal here is to know more about a very special trade show in Egypt. So we are talking about Pacprocess Middle East and Africa to take place in Cairo from December 3 to 5. So welcome, Thomas. It's really nice to have you here again in our World Pack Talk show.
Thank you so much, Lilian, for having me, and let's get started here.
Let's do it. Let's be very objective. So we have seen that MES Düsseldorf is expanding its territories, and Pacprocess MEA is a good example. So what is the strategy behind the show, and what is the importance of this exhibition, not only to the Egyptian market, but also to the region?
Yes, we have started together with our partners IFP and Concept this show, Pacprocess Middle East Africa, co-located to the Food Africa show in Cairo every year in December. Food Africa is the largest food show in the whole of Africa, and the idea to attach the technology side, the technology show was simply logical in a way. Egypt has more than 110 million people living there who need to consume food every day. So you see, there's a huge potential, and even Cairo is a really hub for the region, not only Africa, but also the Middle East. So that was the basis for our idea to have this show in this interesting growth continent and market.
Perfect. And well, for sure, there will be a lot of opportunities to the exhibitors and to the visitors at the Pacprocess MEA. So what are these main opportunities?
Yes, well, the main opportunity, as I said, is of course the big synergy between the product and the technology. So the food product in Food Africa, the established big show, and then also the technology, mainly food processing and packaging technology in the Pacprocess MEA. We also like to be very sure to have the real quality trade visitors at the show. That's why we have invented a hosted buyers program to really guarantee the right people to come to the show. Also, there's a conference program which I can recommend. We have the newest trends and innovations of the industry in those conference forum program.
Yeah, that was going to be part of my next questions regarding what is the other activities besides visiting the exhibitors. What are the other activities? Are there going to be seminars? Because yes, Interpack is very well known for having a complete program for everybody. So are you taking this model to Pacprocess MEA as well?
Yes, that's what people are looking for. We have a forum for both of the shows. We have one forum in the Food Africa section and one forum in the Pacprocess MEA side. And there are a lot of topics, innovations, insights from Africa, from the exhibitors and other groups that are very important to us. And of course, we will also have our Safe Food project competition, which we held every year in December in Egypt, in Cairo, to find a new project which we can support from our Safe Food initiative of MES Düsseldorf, and WPO is also involved in the jury, as you may know. Also, we will have for the first time the event Women in Packaging in Cairo, which we started in Interpack 2023. So that'll be interesting to see how women can play a bigger role in the industry in Africa, in Egypt, or also in Europe or elsewhere around the globe. And of course, we will have some awards, the Safe Food Award, Sustainability Award, and yeah, there's a lot to see for those who come visiting this year in Cairo.
And we know trade shows like this one, they are very busy. Do you have any recommendation for visitors? Because sometimes it's the first time a person is visiting a trade show big like this one with so many activities. What recommendations do you give to the first time visitors?
Yeah, it's the same recommendation I would give to everyone in any show, to plan in advance and to be sure what to do in the limited time that you have. Because if you simply go on a show and have a look around, that's not the best way to get the best out of it. But plan in advance and use our digital tools. For example, there's a new app for the show which you can use in the App Store, and also a great matchmaking opportunity to get the right appointments in time before the show and really make the most of your visit. So the advice is to plan in advance, and to be spontaneous is always great, but to plan in advance, as a German, I would say, is always a bit better.
Okay, the Latin American here accept your advice, okay?
Okay.
It is necessary. It's really necessary. So, and you mentioned, Thomas, that WPO is going to be a strategic partner for in this show. We have this partnership with Matt Dusseldorf in many shows and also in Pacprocess. So, what is the importance of having WPO as a strategic partner?
Yes, I'm really glad that we have this cooperation now with WPO, Messe Düsseldorf, Interpack, and our international shows, because I think we have the common interest in connecting the processing and packaging industry and community. And also, we come from different ends, but we have the same idea of strengthen our expertise and to find out interesting topics and trends, and also to increase the attention and the attraction of events and shows like Pacprocess Middle East Africa. So that's our common goal, to connect the whole community.
Okay. And Thomas, there is a question that was not in our script, but I think it's important for the region and for our audience. We are talking about a show that focuses on processing and packaging. Do we also find solutions for logistics, for example?
Well, yes, there are certain solutions. It's not the main topic of the show, but I told you about the connection to Food Africa, and of course, also cold chains are important, and logistic solutions are important. But I would say there's still some room for improvement to get more exhibitors from that side. But certainly, our exhibitors are planning in this direction. Yes.
Perfect. And now I would like to invite you to leave us a final message to encourage everybody to follow the show, to visit the show, because as far as I understand, it's not only a show for Cairo, it's for Middle East and Africa. So there is a huge number of visitors that can be attracted to the show. Can you leave them a final message to encourage these visitors?
Yes, also this is a message that I would advise for every market, because if you really want to do business in a certain market, you have to be there. If it's China, if it's Europe, if it's Africa or the Middle East, you have to be there to talk to the people, to understand their needs, to understand the problems, and also to see the opportunities of a market. Therefore, it's really essential to see the show, to see Pacprocess Middle East Africa with your own eyes, to get in touch with a really, really interesting growth market, a region which is booming. And as I said, there's no better way than a personal experience, a personal meeting to the people on the ground. And that's why I hope to see all of you in Cairo in December, from the 3rd to the 5th of December in Cairo.
You will certainly see. WPO team will be there for sure. So thank you very much, Thomas, for all the information you shared today. And I would like to reinforce what Thomas said. Remember that Pacprocess MIA 2024 is a very important packaging show for the industry, packaging and processing show for the industry, because it serves as a major hub for innovation, collaboration, and knowledge exchange in the Middle East, in Africa, and around the world, because now we are all global. So for sure, we are going to see a lot of innovation, a lot of collaboration, and as Thomas mentioned, shaking hands and face-to-face business are still a very good strategy. So thank you, Thomas. And I hope to see you all at Pacprocess Middle East and Africa 2024 in Cairo. Thank you very much for your audience today.
Thank you so much, Lilian. Bye-bye.
Bye.